11 tiny signs that someone has been through hell and back. Psychology 2.0. Those who have experienced trauma often express it in ways you would never expect. It is not always loud or obvious. Sometimes it is hidden in their silence, in their eyes, in the way they pause before answering, or how they carefully choose their words. It's in the quiet moments and unspoken gestures, the ones that speak volumes without saying anything at all. In this video, we will reveal the small yet powerful signs that someone has been through more than they let on, and how these signs show the depth of their strength, healing, and emotional intelligence. Welcome to Psychology 2. 1. They are highly empathetic people who have been through hard times, often develop a deep sense of empathy. They understand pain not just emotionally but almost spiritually because they have lived it. They tend to be more compassionate, more understanding, and more patient with others. If you notice someone going out of their way to show kindness, especially to those who are struggling, it is a sign that they know exactly what it feels like to suffer. This kind of empathy is not learned from books. It comes from surviving storms. It's genuine care that comes from a place of personal experience. They often sense when someone is hurting, even when no words are spoken, and their kindness comes from a heart that remembers what it was like to be in pain. 2. They value authenticity. After walking through darkness and disappointment, people who have faced tough experiences lose patience for superficial conversations or fake personalities. They no longer have the energy to pretend or play social games. They value realness above all else and seek genuine connections over shallow interactions. They prefer quality over quantity when it comes to relationships. And if someone always seems drawn to meaningful conversations and avoids small talk, it is a clear sign they have faced significant challenges and now prioritize authenticity, because when you have been broken before, the only thing that feels real anymore is honesty. 3. They are calm in stressful situations. When someone has already faced their worst fears and walked through emotional chaos, everyday stresses no longer shake them. As much, they have developed an inner stillness, a quiet strength that allows them to remain composed even when the world around them feels unstable. If you see someone who stays calm during tense moments, who breathes instead of reacting, it might be because they have already faced far greater challenges. Their calm is not a lack of emotion. It is control. It is the maturity that comes from surviving what once felt impossible. 4. They notice small details. People who have endured trauma or adversity often develop heightened awareness. They are hyper-observant of their surroundings. Their intuition becomes sharper, almost like a survival instinct. They read the room effortlessly. They can sense tension or sadness before anyone says a word. They notice subtle changes in tone, body language, or even silence. This sensitivity often began as a coping mechanism. An inner radar developed to stay alert. If someone always picks up on small details that others miss, it is likely a skill they developed during difficult times. This ability is not paranoia, it is protection, a form of emotional intelligence born from experience. 5. They do not judge others after facing their own hardships. People tend to become far less judgmental. They realize how unpredictable life can be, and that everyone carries hidden battles. They know that appearances can deceive, that a smile can hide exhaustion, and that confidence can mask pain if someone refrains from judging or making assumptions about others. It is often because they themselves have been judged, misunderstood, or dismissed in the past. Their lack of judgment reflects a deeper understanding of life's complexities. They recognize that everyone is doing their best to survive something. 6. They often feel like outsiders. People who have been through extreme challenges can sometimes feel out of place. In ordinary situations, they have seen and felt things that most people have not, which makes them feel a quiet distance from the world around them. It is not that they want to be alone. It is that few people truly understand their perspective. This feeling of being an outsider is not necessarily negative. It often means they see life from a deeper angle. They observe rather than compete. They listen rather than talk. And if you notice someone who seems slightly withdrawn or different from the crowd, it might be because they have lived through experiences that set them apart from the average person. 7. They have a strong sense of humor. Even in dark times, many people who have faced deep pain develop a unique sense of humor as a survival mechanism. They know how to find light. Even in moments of darkness, laughter becomes medicine, a way to release tension and momentarily escape pain. If someone can make others laugh, even when things are falling apart, it is often because humor helped them survive. Before their jokes often carry wisdom. Their laughter has layers. It is not just entertainment, it is resilience in disguise. 8. They struggle with trust issues. If someone seems guarded or cautious in relationships, it may be because they have been let down or betrayed before. This weariness is not coldness. It is a form of emotional armor, a defense mechanism that protects them from future pain. They might take longer to open up or test your consistency before they trust you. But once they do, their loyalty runs. Deep trust issues are not weakness. They are a reminder of how hard they fought to rebuild themselves after being broken. 9. They are selective with their energy. After facing serious challenges, people become more mindful of where they invest their time and emotional effort. They no longer chase validation or force connections. They know how costly it is to give energy to the wrong people. If someone seems selective about friendships or careful about who they allow into their life, it is likely a reflection of wisdom earned through pain. This selectiveness is not arrogance. It is self-preservation, born from learning that peace is more valuable than popularity. They choose people who feel safe and genuine because they have learned that not everyone deserves access to their energy. 10. They are highly independent people who have had to rely on themselves during difficult times, often develop an extraordinary level of self-reliance. They know what it means to stand alone and still move forward even when no one believed in them. If someone seems comfortable doing things on their own or prefers independence over dependence, it may be because they had no choice but to become strong. They have learned to trust their instincts and handle things without relying on others. Their independence is not about pride, it is about survival. It shows their strength and ability to navigate adversity with quiet determination. 11. They show gratitude for small things. After going through hardship, people often become deeply appreciative of life's simple pleasures. They no longer take the little things for granted. A good meal, a peaceful morning, a warm conversation, or a sunset can mean the world to them. They understand that life can change in an instant, so they savor the moments that once felt ordinary. If someone expresses gratitude for small moments, it is a sign that they have learned to value what truly matters there. Gratitude is not naive, it is wisdom. It is the recognition that happiness is not found in perfection, but in presence. These are not just signs of someone who has been through hell. They are signs of someone who has come back stronger, wiser, and more compassionate than before. Every scar tells a story not of weakness, but of endurance and quiet strength. If you recognize these traits in yourself or someone you love, know this. Surviving your darkest chapters means you have earned a deeper understanding of life, and that resilience is your greatest strength. You are not broken, you are becoming whole. Psychology 2. Yeah.